Faceless sports channels are one of the fastest growing niche on YouTube right now, especially after FIFA signed a contract with YouTube, which gave content creators the opportunity to, broadcast and stream the matches live on their channel under fair use. All right, so you see this type of video here, these channels get millions of views and they make a lot of money just by editing football highlights the right way. Okay, so some of you may be wondering that these channels, are they monetized? How are they able to monetize this type of content? Well, that is what I'm going to show you in this video. So you see channels like Football Protocol and Scalar channel. These channels are one of the most successful channels in this niche. So if you're looking forward to start this type of channel, then you have to draw inspiration from these channels. You see, these channels, they get a lot of views. Let's check out the most popular video on this channel. So as you can see, the most popular video on this channel has 1.2 million views. Okay, and when you look at, you can see that the channel uploaded only 95 videos and they are able to get 213k subscribers. So let's check if this channel is actually monetized or not. We will go to TubeBuddy, and then when you paste the link of the channel here, you are going to find out that this channel is currently monetized, which means the channel is making money. Then let us go to Social Blade to see how much this channel can make, like minimum estimate. So I will go ahead and then paste the channel's username here. Here is Football Protocol. You can see that they have been able to generate 32 million so far on 95 video, and this channel was created in 2021. When we scroll down here, we'll find out that this channel is currently making up to $3.9k every month, and they are able to generate up to $50,000. This is just an estimate by Social Blade. Okay, now let's move on to the next step. You see, these channels are being monetized, and the reason is because of how they edit their videos. They don't just go and download random clips and pile it up and upload. No, there are rules to this. You have to do it under fair use. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make football highlights that you can be able to upload on any platform without copyright issues. First of all, I'm going to be showing you how to come up with a video idea from scratch. And secondly, I'm going to be showing you how to get the clips that you want to use for this edit. Then thirdly, and most importantly, is how you edit these clips to avoid getting demonetized. Then finally, I'm going to show you how to generate a unique voiceover that you can use for this video. And everything that we are going to learn in this video is completely free. So you do not have to worry about anything. Just sit back, relax whilst I take you through the process. All right, so in the first step, we are going to be using either Google Gemini or Chatgpt, whichever one that is comfortable for you. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to be using Gemini. All right, so you click on Gemini and it is going to bring you to this interface. So in case you have not signed up, you should sign up using your Google account. And as you can see, I am using the free version of the Gemini AI. So first of all, we are going to put in this prompt right here. going to right click and then paste the prompt right here. All right, so the purpose of this prompt is for us to get a script that we want to use for this football highlights, okay, which is why we are pasting this prompt. And what the prompt says is, give me a short football highlight of the goals scored in a match Messi played in June 16, 2026. You understand? So use just one match. All right, so let me delete this. Give me the name of the match, the exact date, time, and month it was played. It should be a highlight format you've never generated for any content creator in any form. The reason we added this to the prompt is because these are one of the reasons why YouTube is demonetizing a lot of channels, because most of these faceless channels, they use almost similar scripts. So when you are prompting, you need to make sure that you add this to avoid that particular side of mistakes. Though there are a lot of things that contribute to the demonetization, but this one is one of them, and we don't want to make that mistake. Now, the most important thing to here is to break it into sections. All right, to break it into sections, because we don't want it to be just one long script. It has to be section by section. Now let me send this. So once you send a prompt, it is going to give you the name of the match that Messi played in June 16th, 2026. All right. And at the end of the day, I'm going to show you how I was able to find out the date of this match. And that is what happens when we're about to get a clips. So just stay tuned and I'm going to show you how to get those things. All right. So these are the sections. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So you can see that the section is 3. All right, you can even increase the sections, but for the purpose of this video, we are maintaining only the 3 sections. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is to input the second prompt. And this second prompt says, for each section, tell me exactly where I can find the scene in the football match to match it up with. Indicate it using the timestamp. So this particular prompt is now telling Gemini to give us the momentum in this matches. Like, it is going to group them by timestamps so that we'll be able to know what happened. Okay, from 10 minutes to 15 minutes, this is the action time in the football, so it will be able to indicate them for us in the timestamp. So we'll just follow through the process and everything will make sense to you very soon. Now I'm going to send the prompt. Okay, so you can see that for the first section here, we will find the momentum of this section around 16 minutes to 17 minutes 30 seconds. This is what is going to help you when you are editing the video, because as you know, we are not going to just upload the whole match. No, you need to play by fair use. You are allowed to, upload like some few minutes of it, but it all depends on how you edit it to make it unique. All right, so and the second section, the momentum in this second section is 59 minutes 15 seconds to 60 minutes 30 seconds, which is Algeria emerged after halftime, determined to press high, pushing their backline up to pin Argentina into their own half. You see, so now we'll be able to find this particular section around 59 to 15 minutes to 60 to 30 seconds of the match. All right, the same applies to the third section. Okay, all right, so the next thing that we are going to do is to generate a voiceover for the script that we have created right now. All right, but before that, we need to get the what do you call it, the clips first. Okay, before we start generating the voiceover, let us go ahead and get the clips first. And for you to do that, what you have to do is go straight to Google, and then you're going to search for this, and then we'll go straight to the site. I'm going to leave the link of this site in the description so that you can be able to follow it. All right, so when you get to the site, this is how the interface is going to look like. Then you go ahead and sign up for an account. All right, so once you sign up for an account, you'll be able to watch all the matches from this site. Okay, and if you want to find a particular match in this site, what you have to do is to search either by the team or by the player's name. So for example, since we are using Messi for this tutorial, we are going to type in Messi, and then we are going to choose the one at the first. And what this site does is that it is going to give us all the matches that Messi has played starting from 2003 to the latest one. Okay, and one thing you need to keep in mind is that every match that they have played in the recent time, they will only upload it on this site after 1 month that the match has been played. Okay, so these old matches from 2003, the quality is not very high, so I will advise you to stick to the latest matches. So I'll click on this 30 so that we can go to the latest match and find that particular one that we have used to generate our voiceover scripts. So you see, this is the latest match that Messi played with Spain. And when you go into it, you will see right here that this match will become available 30 days after being played. So in case you are not able to see the match, that is the reason. Now let us go back and find this particular one that they played in June 16th. All right, so this is the match that Messi played in June 16th, 2026. All right, and on this site, there is no way for you to get the clip to your system. So if you want to get it to your system, it is very complicated. That is why you have to follow my process, and then everything will be fine. And to do that, what you have to do is to right click on any part of the page here. So I will right click, then we are going to click on inspect. All right, and then we'll scroll down. You are going to see this coding interface here, but do not mind, this is not anything about coding. If you do not see something called network at the top here, where you see element, console, source, then click on this arrow here, then you will see network. You click on network, then you will find media. You click on media, And then what you have to do right now is to play the match, like play the clip of the match. And once you play the clip of the match, the audio is going to display right here. Let me pause it. Then the audio will display at the top here. Then you would double click on the first one. Then it is going to display from here. I will pause it again. Then you will see 3 dots at the left corner of the screen. Then we are going to go ahead and tap on it and click download. This will help you to get the clip that you want to use for the highlights. Okay, so let us wait whilst the clip is loading. So now that we've gotten the clip that we want to use for this highlight, we are going to move on to the next step. And the next step is for us to generate a voiceover, a unique voiceover that we want to use for this highlight edit. And for you to do that, there are 2 different tools that you can be able to use to create your voiceover for free. Like I told you, everything is going to be for free. First, you can use Google AI Studio to edit, to generate your voiceover for free, or you can use Speechma. So for the sake of this video, we are going to be using Speechma for this tutorial. And what you have to do is just go straight to your Google and then you type in Speechma. Then you click on it. All right, so when you go to the Speechma website, this is how the interface is going to look like. All right, and then we are going to scroll down to find the voice that we want to use for the voiceover. If you scroll down, you will find a couple of voices here. Let me play them so that we hear how it sounds.
Welcome to Speechma, where your words transform into high-quality audio with just a click. Enjoy.
Then we can go ahead and search for more voices. You need to use a voice that has an upbeat, like more of a football commentary. Let's try this one.
Welcome to Speechma, where your words transform into high-quality audio.
Yeah, I think this is better. Then we will just click,
text-to-speech conversions that bring.
and then Christopher's voice is selected. Then we scroll down back to the top. Then we have to go back to Gemini, and then we are going to copy section 1. You see, we are going to copy section 1 so that we can generate a voiceover for this section. Then we head back to Speechma, and then we are going to paste it inside here. After pasting it, you go ahead and put in this verification code. This is just to verify that it is a human trying to create a voiceover, not a robot. Okay, so once you put it right there, once you put in the code, then you go ahead and generate audio. Okay, and audio is processing. Okay, and just within some few seconds, the audio is being generated. Now, on the right side of the interface, you can be able to play the audio to, see how it is going to sound. Let's play it and see.
The opening exchanges at Kansas City Stadium have been a tense, tactical chess match, with Algeria compacting the central channels and refusing to give the world champions an inch of breathing room.
Awesome.
But genius rarely asks.
Now, I don't want to make this tutorial too long, so let's just go ahead and download the clip and download the voiceover, and we are going to do the same thing for the other ones, the other sections. So I'm going to copy the other section too, which is the second section, and I'll go back to SpeechMart, and then we are going to highlight and paste it inside. Then we enter the verification code here and generate audio. We are going to repeat this for the whole 3 sections, because that is the momentum, that is the particular place that we want to use for this highlight. So there's no need to generate audio for the entire match. Now here is this one
The
too.
opening exchanges at Kansas City Stadium have been a tense, tactical check.
Wait, let me check. I think I copied. Is this the second one? No. Let's copy that again. So let me just go ahead and refresh the page so that we can start a fresh new project. I'll paste it here. 33463. Then generate audio. Let us wait. Okay, so audio has been generated successfully.
Algeria emerged after halftime determined to press high, pushing their backline up to pin Argentina into their own
I'll
half.
go ahead and download that one too. Then we will do the same for the 3rd section, which is the final one. And then we will refresh the page again and paste it right here. Enter the code and generate. Let's put in the code again, then generate audio. And this is going to be our final stage for, generating the voiceover. Then we move on to the last step. And it is generated.
As the final whistle approached, Algeria fought valiantly to salvage a goal, but Argentina's control over the rhythm remained absolute. In the 76th minute, a swift...
That's it. Then we'll go ahead and download this one too. All right. Okay, so now that we have our clip ready and we also have the voiceovers ready, so that means the materials that we need to edit the highlight is ready. The next thing that we are going to be using is CapCut to edit our highlight. Okay, so if you have other editing software that you use, you can go ahead with it, but for the sake of this video, we are going to be using CapCut for this tutorial. So we'll go ahead and click on create project, and then it is going to bring up the interface. Then what we have to do next is to go ahead and import the clips and the voiceover. Then as you can see, I've already categorized the clips into 3 sections: section 1, section 2, section 3. This is going to help you to be able to identify it by the sections. Then we'll go ahead and then import all of them. Then what we have to do is first of all drag and drop the first section here. not the clip, but the audio, the voiceover. So I'm going to drag and drop the voiceover. Let me expand it so that we can see it clear. I just need one, which is the section 1. So the most important thing is to keep everything short, which is why we are doing it section 1, section 2, section 3. Then the next thing is to drag and drop the clip. Good. So the second rule is to make sure that you mute the sound from the original clip. Okay, so you can just go ahead and click on sound here and you will mute the sound. Now we are going to use the original sound that we have created with the voiceover for the script. Okay, and this is how it's going to sound.
As the final whistle approached, Algeria fought valiantly to salvage a goal.
So the second rule that we are going to apply on this clip is to make sure that we take off all this text on the screen, like the scores and then this text. And to do that, you will select the script, you will select the clip, and then you will scale it to close up all those texts. Yes, all those texts, and then the scores at the top of the screen. Those things causes the monetization issues and copyright issues. Now we have taken off the text on the screen. We have also muted the audio from the original clip. The next thing that you need to apply is the time stamp. And to do that, all you have to do is to go back to Gemini, and then you are going to find the bed scene of this game, which is the opening goal, starts from 16 minutes to 17 minutes 30 seconds. Then we will go back there and then we will search for 16 minutes to, let me scale so that we can see this better. And then what we have to do is to find the 16 minutes of the game, which is where they scored the first goal. And then you click to cut it, and then we go straight to 17 minutes 30 seconds. Sometimes AI can make mistakes, so you can just add extra minutes just to make sure you get it right. Good. And then we will drag this clip and drop it right here, and then we'll play it to hear the sound, how it is going to sound.
As the final whistle approached, Algeria fought valiantly to salvage a goal, but Argentina's control over the rhythm remained absolute. In the 76th minute, a swift...
No, the voiceover that we imported is the third clip, so you can see section 3. So I'm going to delete that one and to replace it with section 1, which is why I told you to, write it, rename the voiceover to section so that you'll be able to identify them. Let me go back and play that again.
The opening exchanges at Kansas City Stadium have been a tense, tactical chess match, with Algeria compacting the central channels and refusing to give the world champions an inch of breathing room. But genius rarely asks for permission, it simply creates its own space.
You see.
In the 17th minute, Rodrigo de Paul broke an Algerian press with a sharp, vertical pass into the half space. Lionel...
So this is how they do it. Now the next thing that you have to add here, let me look at it. Let me see. The next thing that you have to add to this clip right now is transitions. After you've applied section 1, section 2, section 3, you add transitions. Make sure that the clips are very, very short. Then you have to also add effects, add filters, add captions to it. especially for the voiceover. In my next video, I am going to make a very in-depth explanation on how to edit this highlight with CapCut, because I don't want to make this video too long. So if you would like me to make a video on how to edit this, like the techniques that you need to apply to edit this video, let me know in the comment section.